This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, double check you're still subscribed to the channel, double check your notifications are on, and if you hit that like button or comment, double check it's working properly, because they are working overtime to suppress the channel, because they don't want more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Listen, you guys see what's going on with these IPOs. Circle, Gemini, all these crypto companies that are ready to go public and make their prior investors a whole lot of money. Okay? But here's the thing. Before 1982, there was no real accredited investor. Okay? Anybody who wanted to invest in a private company could buy the shares in a company before it went public, and when it went public, they could make a lot of money. And then, up to 2010, with the Dodd-Frank Act, you were able to use your primary residence to qualify for accredited investor certification. After 2010, you could no longer use your primary residence to qualify as an accredited investor. And they want us to believe that they did this to protect retail investors. That, in my opinion, is entirely incorrect, because we know that they don't care about retail investors. They allow companies to naked short stocks. They allow companies to push counterfeit shares in dog pools. They allow them to spoof. They allow them to wash. They allow them to do everything in the world that is contrary to protecting retail investors. So we know, based on their actions, that these rules they put in place about an accredited investor was not to protect retail investors. In my opinion, and this is just my opinion, they instituted these rules to keep us out the play, so that we, retail investors, everyday Americans, everyday investors, can't get involved in the companies before the companies go public. We don't get an opportunity to make money the way they get an opportunity to make money. Okay? They change the rules always to benefit them and to keep us with the short end of the stick. After the company goes public and they made millions and billions of dollars on the IPOs, then they say, okay, everyday investors, you can come in. Make that make sense. If the company wasn't good enough for us to involve ourselves prior to the IPO, why after the IPO? Because you claim because now they're required to provide more information, now because they come under the scrutiny of the SEC. The SEC doesn't care about bad companies. The SEC doesn't protect retail investors who invest in bad companies. They allow bad actors to rob and steal from us every single day. Look at MMTLP. Look at AMC. Look at GME. Look at GNS. Look at BINI. So when they say that they are protecting us with these accredited investor rules, it is complete nonsense. Okay? It is complete nonsense. You have to make $200,000 a year for 2 years straight or 3 years straight. You have to have a net worth of $2 million, and it can't include your primary residence as of 2010. Before 2010, your primary residence could be figured in the equation to be an accredited investor, and then they took that away. Okay? They don't want everyday Americans financially independent, and then what they do, they put rules in place, and they say those rules are to protect us. Those rules are not to protect us. Those rules are to keep us out the game. And that is why they are suppressing XRP. Because XRP is like retail investors getting in before the IPO. XRP, and this is just my opinion. I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell XRP. I'm telling you that XRP is like retail investors getting in before the Yahoo IPO, the Apple IPO, the Amazon IPO, and they know this. Because the rules regarding crypto are so new, they can't attach the accredited investor rule to XRP. And that is driving them crazy. Do you know how much they wish they could apply the accredited investor rule to XRP to get us to stop buying XRP? Bottom line is this. The rules that the SEC, the regulatory agencies put in place that they claim are there to protect us, they're not there to protect us. They are put in place to make sure we don't become financially independent. Because everything that they do, everything that they have done over the last 5 years tells me that protecting retail investors is not their priority. Their priority is protecting the 1%ers as long as they only rob from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that these regulatory agencies wish they could attach the accredited investor rule to XRP so we couldn't get into play till after the XRP ETFs were approved? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.